Afternoon, and thank you so much for having me today. I'm going to spend a few minutes talking to you about our Resilient 305 strategy, giving you a quick overview and talking about how it specifically aligns and supports the Smart One Water concept that we're talking about today. So Southeast Florida has had a long history actually of working collaboratively across jurisdictions. In 2009, the 4 counties in Southeast Florida, Broward, Miami-Dade, Palm Beach, and Monroe, agreed that it would make a lot more sense for us to work together regionally on issues of climate change, understanding that not only did things not change significantly from boundary to boundary, but that we could really leverage our resources to tackle these issues in a much more comprehensive and effective way. And so we formed the collaborative, the Southeast Florida Regional Climate Change Compact, and that included not only the counties, but it included our municipalities in the 4-county region, the not-for-profit organizations, the private sector businesses, and it was so important to get this broad engagement. And we were also very fortunate to get some support from the Institute of Sustainable Communities and the Kresge Foundation. And this allowed us to really make significant progress on these issues that we otherwise wouldn't have made in continuing to work individually, and also drew in a lot of resources. Oh, sorry about that. And so that foundation really provided the ability for us to think about how we could collaborate on the Rockefeller Foundation's 100 Resilient Cities program. And that program was actually originally designed for cities, but in the third tranche, we were encouraged, Miami-Dade County, to work with the City of Miami Beach and the City of Miami to apply for this, and really allowed us to look comprehensively at our resilience, because understanding that it's not just a county issue, we have to look at all sectors of our community and really engage our community. And this was also facilitated by the Miami Foundation, a not-for-profit organization that really helped us engage the community, which was so very important in the work that we were doing. And so we spent an entire year actually really looking at not only the shocks and stresses, but what was preventing us from making progress on the issues that were so important to our community and the resilience of our community. And who did we need to engage, and what specific concepts did we need to think of continually as we not only identified the challenges and the resources, but the action items that we would utilize to address those. And as we spent this entire year in this extensive engagement through surveys, face-to-face meetings, pulling sector-specific stakeholders and experts together to really discuss these issues, the three cross-cutting themes came out very clear that we had to really look at through the lens of these three concepts, not only in identifying the challenges, but identifying the opportunities to address them. And that was social equity, innovation, technology, and intergovernmental collaboration. And I think you'll see that those align very precisely with the focus areas that you have identified in this project. And this was something that obviously we did independently. And so it was very interesting and exciting to me to see that you had identified essentially the same cross-cutting themes that were so important in making progress with this particular project. So after we spent the year, and it actually took us 3 years to develop the strategy and produce it, we organized it into 3 primary sectors: places, people, and pathways. And within those sections, we had objectives that really kind of allowed us to, again, categorize how we were going to tackle these issues. And the ones that I've highlighted here, I think, are very strategically aligned to not only the water issues that we're discussing today, but also the importance of coordination and communication and data. And that was one of the things that kept coming over and over again, is how important data was, and not only just the availability of it, but really making it accessible and understandable, because we have such a broad array of stakeholders that need to understand the information and be able to utilize it. And so within these, I just wanted to show you quickly, we have 59 action items within the strategy. And I have to say that, frankly, all of them really rely upon the ability to communicate, to listen, and to better coordinate. And I just wanted to highlight these because I think these are action items that specifically align with what we're going to be talking about today. And Hardeep mentioned that we had the opportunity to work with the city water resilience approach, and that really identified some opportunities that Debbie is going to talk about in the next presentation. And we understood that because we had the opportunity to work together, and because One Water is so important to Southeast Florida, and Dr. Moran will talk to you about that a little bit later, it's really important for us to focus on this as another opportunity to build that the better intergovernmental collaboration, and to really pull the stakeholders together to tackle these issues that are so key to not only our economy and our way of life, but to the opportunities to really build the resilience of our community. And so I think that we have a great foundation. I'd say we're well on our way because we have these already existing collaboratives, and because we understand that our universities are so important, and we work very closely with them through the MetroLab network, which again is pulling together the universities and the government to tackle these solutions and apply for grants that not only will use that data and research that the universities are doing, but put it into action. And then we have so many data platforms that we're working with. And I think today I'm looking forward to the discussion to actually take this to the next level and really be able to operationalize and improve our coordination and integration of the data into the work that we do on a daily basis. And so I invite everyone to please visit our website, take a look at our strategy and the other different programs that we're working on, and I'd be happy to answer any questions when it's finished. Thank you.